Welcome, everybody. How are you? So I'm just moving things around on my screen at the moment. Don't know about anyone else, but there's been a lot of technical glitches going on. Lovely to see you all here. And as I say, welcome. And how has your week been? All your lovely comments. Lovely to have you all here. I'm just really rushing a bit today because I've actually been out for a change. So yeah, kind of rushed back and I'm just about to do our little card pull. So welcome everybody. Ha ha ha. Love it. And yeah, how have you been? Retrograde. Oh, wow. It's been absolutely crazy, hasn't it? How have you all been navigating through it? How have you all been since last week? Are you noticing any kind of upgrades or any energy changes? Whether you're new, hello Liz, hello Yvette, everybody, Karen, welcome, Joyce, hello lovely Joyce. You can hear the sound. Good. Yeah. You can hear the sound. Oh, good, I can hear you. Good, absolutely. Well done. I know, after all the palavers we've had, haven't we? I've had anyway. But anyway, yeah, it's been a funky old week for sure. Absolutely for sure. Yes, I've just literally done the card pull now, and it's always spot on. I absolutely love it. Yes. So anyway, just gonna have a quick squeeze through your comments to see how you've been in. Mercury is in retrograde at the moment. Yeah, we've got I think we've got another portal today, haven't we? I can't keep up with it all. Hello, Kaylee. It's 8:30. So yeah, what a lovely energy to start Monday morning on. Yeah, so Karen's saying she's felt very anxious. So many people have been reporting that this week, like just crying out of nowhere, just a lot of emotions coming up, not sure if they're your own or not. Yeah, it's been a funky old week physically for me, for sure. And so Marjo, hello, lovely Marjo, felt like an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, I'm really sorry to break it to you, but we've got this for a little bit longer, I'm afraid. So we either learn to navigate through it or we don't. So, I'd like to think, hopefully, us coming together on Sundays is really helping people, to know that we're not alone, because it can be a very solitary, lonely journey. And we're all scattered all over the world, as we know, aren't we? So Mandy saying, good evening. Hope everyone is well. This is my first live for a while, so I'm looking forward to it. Welcome, 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 Mandy. Like I say, you can dip in and out, either catch us live or it's on the replay, so you can catch up whenever it suits you, because I'm mindful different parts of the world, different time zones. But yeah, so this week I'm going to kind of touch on what they call the Ascension, right? And then you've heard, obviously, 5D. Some of you will know, some of you might not. But when they talk about the Ascension, it can come across as if we're leaving people behind. And if people don't ascend with us up, I think just the whole word Ascension just gives this kind of connotations of hierarchy within the spiritual community. There absolutely is no hierarchy. Nobody is higher than anybody else. We're all equal. We've all chosen different soul contracts, different roles to play down here in this avatar that we've chosen. So yeah, it's more of a frequency. So that's what the meditation is going to be about tonight. It will be another connection to higher self. And I'm aware that some of you may have a really good relationship, and I say good relationship, a really strong connection with your higher self. But what I'm hoping to do by doing these is just gradually bringing it in each kind of week. So last week, you'll notice, was kind of a bit different to what I normally do. This is slightly a bit different as well. So obviously I don't want to make it boring for you. And like I say, I get given what I'm meant to be doing each week. So this week it's, just touching on the frequency. We'll talk more about that in a moment. But anyway, just going to have a quick look through your comments. So Lisa's saying lots of ups and downs. Absolutely. I think it's just, we have to learn to navigate, and we've got to learn new ways of working with energy. And the human mind isn't wired for change. It likes familiar, so it feels safe. It knows what's coming. But unfortunately, sorry to break it to you, but yeah, we have to learn to navigate and manage our own energy in a different way as well. And again, as for the regulars and people that, you know, kind of dip in and out as well, you'll know that I'm very much, we don't have to protect. We can manage our energy and we can shield our energy, but I'm not into this whole, oh, you've got to protect yourself. You know, I was walking down in Sainsbury's and I could feel people sucking the life out of me. If anybody kind of says that to me, I'll be like, well, seriously, you need to, you know, kind of sort yourself out, because nobody has permission to come and take your energy ever. We are sovereign beings, as you all know. So yeah, it's more about shielding if we need to. So Petronica is saying, yes, feeling lots better, not so fatigued. My whole body has been vibrating since the weekend. This weekend or last weekend, or from the session, do you mean, darling? But yeah, it's really funky times, isn't it? And Wendy's saying I'm feeling a bit wobbly, also needing a lot of alone time. Absolutely. As if the spiritual journey isn't isolating enough, then when we do go through these periods, I don't know if anyone else has felt this, but this week it's like, I don't normally kind of get overwhelmed really quickly, but yeah, this week I've found that it's quite easy to get overwhelmed, which is, for me, that's quite an unusual feeling. I used to be like that. So when I think if we've released something and then we have it back again, it can feel even kind of worse. But yeah, I've also given up nicotine this week on Monday night, Paddy's Day. So yeah, lots of deep breaths. It's been a bit of a challenge, but anyway, I've done it. So there was quite an emotional connection then, that those of you that know me well will kind of understand that it's kind of connected to my ray. And I'm absolutely boiling. Is everyone else getting this? I'm getting real waves of heat, and it's not menopause. I've long gone through that. So yeah, it's really weird. I was around a friend's house earlier and I was like, God, I'm boiling. And they would know, no, it's you. So yeah, I've got it again as well. So yeah, certainly in the UK, we've had a mixed bag of weather. So Kaylee's saying your ears are ringing. Yep. Absolutely. And Lorraine, I'm not going to butcher your surname. Hello, Lorraine from Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. Yes, I just have a quick look through, see how you're all doing. Yeah, love to you all. Hi, Ellie and Kenzie. Bless you. Ascension for the first lot is in April, I heard. I think it's for those that have had a throat upgrade. I did not have it. Right, okay. I kind of go along with I don't normally go along with the crowd. So even if there's someone out there saying, oh, it's going to be the 1st of April, it's a very individual journey. And I'll always say this, you know, and I suppose we have to be mindful that there's many of us even here tonight, or catch it on the replay, where they might be new to the journey, and it's very easy to kind of, I'm not saying this is you, Kenzie, so please don't think this, but to kind of get sucked in. But like I say, we'll talk more about the Ascension in a minute, but everybody's journey is so different. So when we think about energy, right, it's kind of untangible, isn't it? It's not, energy isn't a tangible. We can't touch it. We can't feel it. We can feel it. That's not true. But it's not like, say, I've got this card, right? That's a tangible object. That's what I mean. But with energy, it flows, it fluctuates. So I'm not sure I fall in with the 1st of April kind of malarkey. And also, we've just got to take what resonates, haven't we? God, I'm absolutely sweating, like absolutely boiling. So anyway, maybe we're going for a good session tonight. So yeah, so Right, let's talk about the 5D. So I just got to move my screen around a bit, and we'll go back to the comments afterwards. But right, 2 seconds. So yeah, so it's like I say, it's more of a frequency. It's not. We don't ascend in the sense that we go up. It, like I say, it's a frequency. So yeah, it's not even about sort of kind of transcending out of the human experience. You know, it's about, like I say, like I was saying a few minutes ago, it's about how we move through this and navigate through this energy and moving into a different frequency, which is what we're doing every week by us all being here, and the collective healing that we're doing and the individual healing. We're already kind of moving into that energy, right? So it's about how we change our perception on the journey as well, on the spiritual journey. There's so many different types of awakening. Sorry, I've just got to grab a tissue because I'm absolutely boiling. If I could strip off, I would, but I think I'll get chucked off YouTube. Absolutely boiling. So, you know, and the journey can be, you know, especially if we knew, you know, I thought it was all kind of puppies and rainbows, and yeah, you know, you woke up spiritually and wow, you were just in this kind of different energy. Absolutely not, because you've got to go through the dark nights of the soul. It can be messy, you know, kind of deep. And like I say, everybody's journey is so very, very different, you know. And at the moment, a lot of us, I think, are feeling like our energy's kind of scattered, and your emotions, as we've been saying, they're just unpredictable, which can kind of sketch us out. And, you know, on the spiritual journey, it's like we don't kind of fit anymore. So when you think about the human mind, you know, a lot of you will know that I'm a hypnotherapist as well. So we've got our conscious mind and we've got our subconscious and we've got our superconscious. So the superconscious, my understanding and how I work is that is your higher self. So the conscious mind and the subconscious love the safety. They like everything to know what's coming next. It just likes everything familiar, right? But when we go on this spiritual journey, that's when we kind of moving. we're moving into a different way of thinking, feeling, and everything. It's like we're. Do you remember the film The Truman Show? Right, a lot of you would have seen that film. And you know, for those that have never seen it, he is basically in a film studio, and his whole life is just basically on television, and it's, you know, all kind of one big lie. So that's what the spiritual journey is like. Everything that we've been taught, everything we think, not everything, but our perception changes so much. It's really can be rocky for a lot of people. Really, really can. I don't think there's probably anyone in this group, you know, live or on the replay, that can go, yeah, it's just been plain sailing. You know, a lot of us have chosen really challenging, you know, soul contracts. So like I say, 5D is not a place. It's not somewhere we go. It's not, we don't go up and elevate anywhere. It's the frequency that we hold. Obviously we're going into the quantum realms, and we do that to do healing because that's our kind of home when we're in our physical body, but also out of our physical body. So when we go to sleep at night, obviously we're up there. I don't know if anyone has felt this, but I've woken up a few mornings and have body P anyway, PAIN, don't like to say the word, but some mornings it's been really, really bad. It's like I've been kind of fighting. So I know that all of us are up there, whatever we're doing at night time is ramping up. Absolutely. So much at the moment. But like I say, it's a frequency. It's not a place. And the more we can integrate that in. So me coming on here and doing these sessions with everybody, that's my intention, is to help you to build that stronger connection to your higher self and integrate higher vibrational energies. So that's why we go up into the quantum realms, because it's so much easier and quicker to do the healing. Things are much faster up there. And it's a bit like, I think I've used this analogy before, but it's a bit like when you're diving. The more you get used to the energy up there, the easier it is to connect. So there's many different ways. And, you know, obviously meditation is a fantastic way. You know, and there's plenty of other ways. You know, you do what's right for you, and the way you connect is right for you. Right? Don't let anybody say to you, "Oh no, you shouldn't do it like that. Oh no, you've got to do yoga and you've got to, you know, only be a vegan because otherwise you can't be spiritual." Any that kind of energy. Of course, those are lovely things to do, absolutely, but it's not mandatory. And our journey is so bloody different. It really, really is, because I can speak from that absolutely categorically. When I woke up with a big bang, like I say, you would hear me say it, you know, every single week. I was going to other spiritual people and they didn't have a clue what I was talking about, but I thought that was what happened to everybody, but clearly not. So yeah, it's about kind of unplugging the old program as well. And that can be such a confusing time, especially for people that are new on the journey as well. You know, and it's like we get rid of the fear dissipates, and we just, you know, we talk about, you know, higher self or intuitions, they're all the same thing. So whatever name you wish to give it, it's all the same, that deep inner knowing, you know. And it's about us, you know, moving from kind of, a lot of us, from like survival mode, you know, and evolving and just, yeah, going with the flow. Excuse me. So, you know, this meditation, it's gonna, you know, just give us a bit more stability to connect into that 5D frequency, because that's what it is. It's an energy. And yeah, just move forward and onwards and upwards. So I'm just going to check the comments again before we go in, see if anybody has said anything. You can all hear me. And yeah, I'm just having a quick look through, and then we'll move in. So if you want to grab some water, get some tissues, because sometimes we all have a bit of a cry. So if you have a cry when you go up there, it's absolutely beautiful. It just means that you're moving towards healing. So like I say, every tear is a step towards healing, every single time and every single one. So like I say, we're going to connect more to higher self tonight as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments maybe afterwards how you're all, if you are connecting, you know. And it's just, yeah, we're not falling apart, we're restructuring ourselves. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're not falling apart. We often say we're broken. That's something I used to say a lot. I'm broken, I can't be fixed, it's just unrepairable. My life's never going to be the same. Absolutely not. Like I say, we're not broken, we're upgrading. We're letting go of all the unhelpful habits, thoughts, behaviors. That's such a big part of the journey as well. It really is. And also, and I'll say it again and again, and I really hope this will land with somebody, is we don't always need to know the answers, right? It's I always feel a bit uncomfortable saying this, because it's like just having faith. I never ever want to come across as, you know, kind of pushing a spiritual, a religious connotation, because it's nothing to do with religion. It's just really knowing that the universe has always got our back. But on a human journey, we will always go, that's good, that's bad, I don't want it that way, I want it that way. Or, oh, that's really bad, that's happened, but actually it's led us to the best thing, you know, that we could possibly want. We can't even conceptualize sometimes how good our life can be, especially if we're going through particularly challenging and choppy moments. So sometimes it can be, you know, easier, you know, it feels like it's easier said than done. But we're going to realign, we're going to reset, and we're going to reconnect tonight. So, like I say, get ready, grab a glass of water, some tissues, turn off any notifications so that you won't be disturbed. Just settle in if you're lying down or sitting. If you fall asleep, or if you feel like you fall asleep, then maybe sit up. But as I say every single week, a lot of the time you're not meant to remember. It's soul speak. Yeah, so those that were here last week, you remember my story about, you know, my Roman coming in. So yeah, it's amazing, that was. But, you know, as always, Just start taking some deep breaths in and settling in, relaxing, just fidgeting around if you need to. Just get really, really comfortable. And as always, we call in the angels, ascended masters, beings of light that wish to assist us on this journey today. We only work with the light. And also just remember, if you don't visualize, that's okay. It really, really is. Just go with your sense. Like I say, start working on and building on your strongest sense. Mine is knowing, and I see colours, and I do see images, but not. It's very easy, isn't it, to feel, to compare ourselves to others. Oh, they visualise, so they're doing it better than me. No, absolutely not. Really doesn't matter if you don't visualise. Take note of the colours that you see and what you experience, and what you experience, your higher self is bringing to you, right? So like I said before, actually, when you look at it, people that don't visualise, it's just a viewpoint, right? That actually they don't need that interface. They don't need to see, because they're using other senses. But when we're beginning and we've got that little monkey mind going, yeah, but you can't see, all you're seeing is pink, or all you're seeing is yellow. Go with your feeling. What comes into your mind? What pops into your mind at that moment? And a lot of the messages that we get don't always make sense, right? Because we're trying to work them out with a human mind. But our soul, our higher self, our team, our guides, right? Whoever's working with us will give us what we need to know, no more, no less. And that is so important on the spiritual journey, just to be able to accept that, because any kind of resistance that we have will push us further away, right? So we're actually inadvertently blocking ourselves, right? And so many people come to me and say, oh, but I've got a block. Okay, let's work on that, because when we can narrow it down to what the block is, then we can move it out of the way. And a lot of the time it can be done quite quickly, but we're told that the current kind of ethos, and maybe that's not the right word, is that, oh, healing has to be long, it has to take forever, I have to do this, we have to sit with it for hours and end. No, we don't. No, we don't. Right. So anyway, sorry, I rambled on a bit there. So let's move into the meditation. So get yourself comfy again. Get your water, maybe grab a tissue, and just like I say, just remember, however you experience this journey is perfect for you. So now, if you haven't already, just close your eyes down and just take some strong, slow, steady, deep breaths. And just allow the energy to flow into your lungs and through your body as your belly expands, as you exhale gently, releasing any tension or thoughts of the day. Each inhale draws in peace and expansion, and each exhale releases anything that no longer serves you. Now, bring your awareness to the weight of your body, feeling fully supported by the surface beneath you. Imagine a warm, golden wave of light flowing over you, starting at the top of your head and gently cascading down, melting away any tension in your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders, and feel the energy continuing downwards, soothing your arms, relaxing your hands, and flowing through your chest and abdomen, down through your hips, legs and feet. With each breath, the golden energy infuses your body, enveloping every cell in light, aligning your energy, bringing balance and calm. You are weightless, effortlessly drifting in a deep state of relaxation, floating in the vast stream of quantum healing energy, where everything is in perfect alignment. You are safe. You are supported. As your energy harmonizes, a sensation of elevation begins. A powerful, yet let effortless energy force lifts you, expanding your awareness beyond the physical, deeper into your infinite nature. A magnificent pathway of light appears before you, inviting you into the higher frequencies of consciousness. With each breath, you ascend, gently rising on calming waves of energy, moving beyond linear time, beyond limitations, into a space where quantum healing energy flows with infinite intelligence. You may witness colours, wave patterns, geometric shapes, and light codes. Just trust yourself and go with whatever you feel. Feel, sense, know, hear, smell, or even taste. As you enter this elevated space, you feel a sense of excitement, but also feeling safe, calm, and relaxed. You start to sense a loving presence, a magnificent energy that feels deeply familiar and safe to you. Your higher self appears before you, emanating pure wisdom and unconditional love for you. You may experience a physical form, a mist, a colour, a feeling, a knowing. Whatever you are experiencing is perfect for you. They are an infinite part of you, always connected and always guiding. There is no separation between you and your highest self. It's simply another layer of consciousness unfolding. Feel your higher self energy merging with you, filling your consciousness with clarity, insight, and pure peace. And we thank them for connecting with you in this sacred moment. Now ask them what they would like to be called. What is their name? If you know their name already, that is wonderful. Take a moment more to connect deeply with your highest self. Receive responses in the form of sensations, visions, words, or simply a deep knowing that settles into your being. Your higher self offers you an energetic gift. Perhaps it's a symbol, a frequency, or a transmission of wisdom that's meant to assist you on your soul's journey. If the gift does not make sense right now, it will in divine timing. Let go of expectations and receive it with love and gratitude. Feel it integrate into your entire energy field, expanding your awareness and strengthening your alignment. Allow yourself to remain in this sacred connection, absorbing the wisdom and feeling the unshakable support they offer. In a moment, you will ask your higher self some deeper questions. Allow the answers to flow in whatever form they choose. It could be a feeling, a knowing, and please truly fully trust the information will unfold in perfect timing. And now we ask, what is important for me to know right now? And now you ask them, what will help me navigate my spiritual journey? And now you ask them, are there any energetic patterns that I am ready to release? Now you ask them, how can I build a stronger connection with you? And now you fully feel the essence of your higher self strengthening within you, as if the wisdom it holds is fully merging into your own consciousness. You are no longer reaching for guidance. You are embodying it. Your higher self is not separate from you. It's you in the truest sense. As this deep connection integrates, your awareness expands further, immersing in the vast quantum healing energy that surrounds you. Every movement of energy is synchronized with your consciousness, responding effortlessly to your presence. Feel how this energy gently reacts in your own energy field, dissolving any remaining density as it recalibrates your frequencies and amplifying your inner power. This is effortless and flowing. Insights emerge, not as thoughts, but as pure knowing, unfolding like waves of understanding that are rippling through your awareness, offering clarity, deep wisdom, and spiritual expansion. Every part of your being is illuminated, recalibrated, and refined. This healing energy within you strengthens, activating deep layers of awareness, empowering you to navigate your ascension journey with ease and grace. As your energy integrates with these higher frequencies, shift your focus inward. Your ascension journey is unfolding, bringing expansion, but also moments of adjustment as your body and energy field adapt to holding more light. Perhaps you've been experiencing fatigue and exhaustion as your body requires more rest to align these energy upgrades. Maybe your emotions have become heightened and your sensitivity attuned to subtler vibrations. Thoughts may have intensified or quietened, reflecting the shifts in your perception. These changes are natural. They are brilliant signs that your energy and you are evolving. Now invite the quantum healing energy to assist in this process. As a soft, soothing wave moves through you, It's stabilizing your physical and spiritual bodies, ensuring that every shift integrates smoothly and easily. Every breath allows more balance and more alignment. Your body, mind, and energy work together in perfect harmony as you adapt with ease to these new frequencies. The healing energy strengthens your foundation, ensuring that you are steady, anchored, and able to navigate your ascension process with confidence and ease. Now observe your own energy field, its rhythm, its movement, and its flow. Where does it feel strong and fluid? And where does call for gentle refinement and balance? You are the master of your energy, the conscious creator of your vibrational state. Remember this always. Invite this healing quantum energy to move through any areas that may need a realigning. With each inhale, draw this energy deeper within. And with each exhale, allow it to restore harmony and strength to your entire being. You notice your awareness sharpens, your energy moves with greater precision, and your intuition expands. You are fully aligned within your own perfect frequency, attuned to the dynamic shifts of the quantum healing energy within and also around you. This state of self-mastery empowers you to move through your life with clarity, resilience, and ease. Now take a few minutes to fully install, integrate, and activate this higher vibrational frequency, an adjustment and deeper connection to your higher self. I shall be silent for a few minutes, so please go deeper into this experience. Good. You're doing wonderfully. As you prepare to return, a profound shift occurs. You now experience your energy differently. You move through life with heightened awareness, engaging with your surroundings from a place of stability and balance. You are fully aware of how your energy interacts within our world. You naturally attune to these vibrations that uplift and support you, allowing only with what aligns with your highest and greatest good. Your presence itself influences your environment that radiates coherence and clarity. If your energy has ever been scattered, you now can easily call it back with ease. You direct your energy with intention, allowing it to flow in ways that enhance your well-being and purpose. Every action, every thought, and every moment is now infused with conscious energy management. You are the master of your energetic field, effortlessly guiding you and refining you as you move through daily life. And now it's time to fully return, carrying all that you have received. The descent is effortless, like floating gently downward on waves of golden light. With each breath, you gently return, fully integrated and fully aligned. The higher realms and frequency remain within you always, woven into your awareness, accessible at any moment, as you feel yourself slowly descending and start grounding into your being. As you start to come back into your physical body, bringing all the clarity, wisdom, and expansion into your physical reality. Every day, remember to praise yourself for how far you've come, every challenge that you have risen to, knowing that you are good enough and deserving and worthy of all the good that life has to offer. You remind yourself every day that you are strong, brave, and courageous for choosing to be here. You chose to be here on Earth at this point in a huge evolution for Earth and our collective. You are remembering why you chose to be here right now. As you begin to feel the surface beneath you, start to feel the space around you, the gentle movement of your breath. You are fully present. Take a deep anchoring breath as you move forward with this knowing your energy is clear, strong, and deeply connected. And when you are ready, take another deep breath and gently open your eyes and welcome back. I'll just give you a few minutes to come back and acclimatise. And how did you all find that? You all back? Were you still up there enjoying the lovely energies? How did you all find that? Someone's saying, do I belong on this planet anymore? No. I don't know about anyone else, but my head is buzzing. Yeah, we went quite deep tonight. Well, while you're all coming back, I will. I use this week. These are lovely set of cards. These are called Work Your Light. I think I've maybe used them before, but yeah, you can see them. I don't know if it's backwards, but yeah, these are lovely set of cards. These are quite. I think about the second or third set of cards that I ever got. But yeah, Rebecca Campbell, she does really nice cards. But we got Break the Chain. If you can see that. Break the chain. So it says ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. I've got someone else's teeth in my mouth again. Yeah, so absolutely. And that's what we're here to do, aren't we? A lot of us are here. Kelly's saying, wow, that was beautiful. Thank you for joining us and glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed the trip. It is. We're here to break the chain. A couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we did ancestral healing. So if you're new here, if you go and look in on my channel, you will see a quantum healing playlist, and that'll be all the videos, all these live sessions. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So yes, we are I still can't say that word. Rewriting. Oh God, I clicked my jaw then. Oh, honestly, is anyone else like this with flipping fibro? You've only got to move just one little way, and yeah, I pulled my bloody thumb last week, my neck earlier today. Yeah, it's crackers. Yeah, we are rewriting the future because we are here as the chain breakers. So I know this will resonate with you, a lot of you that have had really challenging lives, you know, from young, you know, from being really small. So yeah, we're here to break the generational energy. Because if you look at epigenetics and Bruce Lipton, I don't know if you've ever read any of his books. He's got some videos on YouTube. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Claire. Thank you. I'll go back and read the comments in a minute. Bless you. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling empowered, Blip. That's amazing. And he talks about epigenetics, and so the trauma can go back for like 7 generations in each bloodline. But kind of what for me, I was thinking, yeah, but we don't always come back to the same bloodline, right? So that's really interesting. But anyway, that's a bit of a bit of a rabbit hole. It's too deep to go down. But we're here to break the chain. And what I got was, which I just always bloody makes me laugh, the other card I got was awakening. So we tend to think when we start this journey, right, and when we're kind of newbies, that we just wake up once and that's it. Absolutely not. It's like, I liken it to when I'm doing coaching with clients, it's like the Russian doll. So we're that small. It's like in reverse. So when you know the Russian dolls, they get smaller and smaller and smaller. I see the spiritual journey as we're the small baby one inside, and we get bigger and bigger and bigger. And each stage of that is an awakening. You know, it's like I was saying earlier, it's about our perception changing, right? And a lot of the healing that we do, when you really think about it, it's just our perception of that incident, that scenario, that part of the life. But obviously it can sound a bit full on and a bit much when when people have gone through trauma. I've gone through trauma, but You know, absolutely, we can move through it. 100%. So it says energy. You can't make this up. So it says on it, awakening, and it says energetic upgrades. Hello, what have we been doing? A new way of being and integration. Can't make it up. But yeah, you see that. So that's what it's like, isn't it? The spiritual awakening. You're floating, and you're floating. Right, and then you think, oh yeah, I've got it sussed, yeah, I'll get it, and then another bang, we get another dollop of experiences, don't we? Yeah. Oh, Joyce is saying, oh, let's pull this one up quick. Oh, that's interesting. So lately I've experienced smells around me coming and going. Amazing. That could be one of your clair senses. What is it? Clair aliens, is it? Is that smell? Or could be connecting to spirit or your loved ones around you. What do you think it is? Because whatever you think it is, whatever first pops into your mind, that's what it is. Absolutely. So yeah, really, really lovely. Yeah, so just going back over your comments, catching up. So everyone's saying earlier, yeah, what time did we start? We started quite late tonight, didn't we? So Nita's saying, just going back, so Nita's saying, hi, I met a Lakota Indian who's invited me to learn more about the Indian ways and that spiritual journey also. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, let us know how you get on with that, Nita. But that's amazing. Absolutely amazing, incredible. And Kenzie's saying, okay, we were talking earlier. Yeah, it's about, I hope so. I felt quite, what's that? What are you disappointed about? I thought you said depressed. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked again. Bless you. Oh, okay. Is that relating to the alleged 1st of April awakening? Yeah. Honestly, Kenzie, how can I say it? Just to take things that resonate. Like your soul will know. So when you first heard that, and how did you feel? You said you felt disappointed, but when we move through the ego state, isn't it? Because being disappointed is an ego state, whether we like it or not. You know, what feels true for you? For me, as soon as you said it, I was like, load of old. Yeah, absolute tosh. Because again, it's like, it's the separatism, isn't it? This is what I really I find challenging, is the division and the separation. It's like saying, oh, you can only come into this club if your throat chakra's open. Absolute load of old nuts. On that note, I've got a chakra meditation coming out on my website soon. I'm just literally editing it at the moment. So I'll be doing 2. I'll be doing an 8 chakra one. So I'm including the Earth Star. So it's not like a beginner's, but there's quite a bit of healing in it. But then I'll be doing the second one. But that will be, I don't know, I might even put some more chakras in it, but it'll be a minimum of 13. So it will be the kind of higher chakras. And also I include the navel in mine, as well as the Earth Star as well, going up to the Stellar Gateway. But, you know, there are, I believe, I've seen myself chakras, you know, and it's just limitless, different colors that I've never seen before. But yeah, so that will be out hopefully in the next couple of days on my website. Like I said, I can't put full ones on here yet still, but I'm getting there. So I'll be able to put meditations out on here. But yeah, the ones on my website will be longer. They're about 40 minutes. Whereas the ones I'll put on here will be about 20. So yeah, that's coming. And that's also brought higher self in. You can tell I'm a higher self coach, can't you? Because, yeah, for me, it's very important that we make that connection. Absolutely. And what's this? Kenzie saying, hearing that I'm not going to... Oh, Kenzie, right. Who's telling you this? Because I think we need to go and give them a bit of a talking to energetically, because how anybody can say to anyone, oh, yeah, no, you're not ready to ascend yet. Who's telling you that? because we will go and have a word with them. No, I'm only joking. But please, bin it, please, darling, because it's absolute nonsense. It's a frequency. It's not even a place. We don't go up. It's a frequency. So yeah, mate, darling, just please, if you can, do me a favour, bin it, please. And camera page, I'm very new to this. I'm a bit isolating, but definitely not. Yeah, it's isolating, but definitely not lonely. Good. I'm glad you're feeling that, because I think that's not the kind of norm. Because when we start on this journey, you think you're going crackers. So that's great. You're doing amazing, Karen. If you're not feeling that, and you're not feeling, not say lonely, it's just, you don't want to be. I think in the beginning for me, it was just like I was on this massive journey, and I didn't really have anybody really to speak to that fully got what I'd experienced. So yeah, it can feel a bit weird, but yeah, we're glad you found us, because that's what we're here for us all to a thing. So Petronica's saying, it's felt like living in the Truman Show since 2020. Absolutely. But there's that. What other films? I found one of my soul journal things from when I first woke up, and I had a list of films. I wonder if it's in here. There's a list of films that my higher self said you need to watch. I wonder if it's this one. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I honestly, reading it back, it's like, yeah, it's like I've got to be so careful of what I say on there. Oh, no, it's not that one. Is it? Anyway, I've got a list of films that I was meant to watch, and one of them was The Truman Show again, even though I've seen it years ago. What was it, Lucy? It's quite, if I find it, I'll type it up in the notes. But yeah, it's like The Truman Show, isn't it? Everything we've been told since birth, is a pack of LIES, all of it. I remember being in school, and I've got to be really careful what I say on here, because otherwise they kind of don't put my video out. Because I remembered a couple, and I'm not even going to mention it, button it, Lorraine, because yeah, it's amazing what they pick up on. So I'm just having a look, see if there's any. Oh, Sam's saying she's zoomed back to the beginning. Headaches. Sam saying headaches. Sam, bless you. Headaches and vision changes too. Anyone else? Lots of ear ringing. Yeah, I've had the baked bean tin, as I call it, over my right ear this week. It's been quite annoying at points. Some low, some high, and right or left it. Oh, right. So you've got a bit of both going on. Only once has it been in both ears, and super high pitched and loud. Yeah, like I say, and just a reminder that when you do get it, what are you thinking about? It's been confusing for me this week, because every time I've had it, I've not been aware of a conscious thought. So I'm like, well, this is great. What's that about then? Because normally, especially if it happens if you're with people as well, and you get it in your ear, you think, oh, right, okay, I need to give this one a swerve. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Or take note of what they're saying. It's not always about giving them a swerve. Absolutely not. But yeah, hope you feel better, Sam. I really do. So, Sam again. Also notice that everyone is sick. Yeah, so many people are. Just the exhaustion on top of health challenges that people have already. Several of the spiritual YouTubers and my co-workers too, all at the same time and across the globe. Yeah, it's certainly very interesting, very, very interesting times. But I think for a lot of us, we can go really, really 3D, as I call it, in our thinking, with this stuff. And I think it's just, I don't think I know what's helped me is being in that, say, elevated state. But like I say, being more in the spiritual aspect of us and looking down. Right, and I'm mindful that can sound a bit, oh, well, she said earlier that no one's higher than anybody else. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying it's just have that perception of, everything's happening exactly as it's meant to. That's all I say all day long. But yeah. But yeah, well, if I get to tomorrow, I've done a week with no nicotine, so I think I've done really well. Really well. So yeah, Sam, everybody is, isn't it? Like I say, I'd love to have a deeper conversation on that, but we can't, unfortunately, on here. Last year, so Sophia, last year I had one of the most traumatic spiritual experiences. I just understood how held I actually was and how my spiritual family helped me cope. And I cannot thank you enough for this. Well, them, do you mean? Thank them. Oh, right. Okay. Gathering here. Absolutely. But this is a safe space. We can just talk about, well, within limitations, but we can all get together and we can all collectively speak to each other. So it's, yeah, I don't suppose you want to speak about it on here. Absolutely. But yeah, we can have some really rocky experiences. But like you say, you found out how held you are. Like everything that happens, we will never ever experience anything that isn't in our highest and greatest good, or what we've agreed to soul contract wise. That's it doesn't cut the mustard, does it, when we're going through rocky situations? Oh yeah, it's your soul contract. Like I said, I was speaking to a friend about this today. It doesn't always cut the mustard. It really doesn't. So I look through what else have we got. So wow is saying, thank you, I truly appreciate your time. You're welcome. I do it for myself as well because it gives me healing. My issues are my mind just doesn't shut down. Right, okay. So are you meditating? If not, why not? And have you tried the box solution? So you meditate just for 5 minutes, set a timer on your phone, you focus on your breath. Anything that comes in, you just put it in the box. So you imagine in your mind's eye, you don't have to visualize it. But even with visualizing, I'll speak about that in a minute, but just imagine that there's a box right in front of you, to the side, doesn't matter. But you close your eyes, you're just going into the meditation, you're focusing on your breathing, right? And then you'll get all this, oh, I've got to go to Sainsbury's, oh, I've got to pick the kids' yogurts up, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, in the box. And then you say to all that, right? You say to it all, you can come back later, right? You can come back to the box, but I bet you 50 quid, you'll go back to that box and everything that you'd put in it, you can't even remember what half of it is. It's just literally focusing on your breath, right? You can count, you can do conscious breathing, which is 6 in, 6 out through your nose. Don't breathe in and out through your mouth. You do 6 in, so it's 6 in and then out through your nose, right? It's just literally breathing in and out of your nose. Count to 6. There's even an app on YouTube, not an app, there's a video on YouTube that I never think of the bloody name. A metronome, is it? I made that up. Metronome, that thing that ticks, right, for music, right? It's the equivalent of that. Okay, and it counts for you, so you don't even have to think about it, but just focus on the numbers or focus on the breath. But everything goes in that box, and it's like a muscle. The more you keep doing it, the easier it will get. Promise. Think about everything you've ever learned in your life. You never just did it, did you? You had to learn to write, you had to learn to read. You didn't, okay, you might get some kids, I don't know, there's some smart Alex going to come out and say, yeah, but there's a kid in Japan that was reading books that say, yeah, but on the whole, right, you get you get the message. The meditation is no different, but that's our natural state. That's our natural state. So let me know if you can try that. Maybe that's your homework for next week. No, I'm joking. Invest in you, and it's time. It's 5 minutes. It's nothing. And I'll defy you to come back next week and say at least you haven't made improvements. Just 5 minutes a day before you go to sleep. When you wake up, doesn't matter. Just 5 minutes. It's nothing. It's not, most of it, I don't watch telly, but, people are happy to sit and watch 30 minutes of telly and then go, I haven't got, not saying this is you, but I haven't got time to do that. Well, you have if you stop bloody watching EastEnders and all the stuff that's, lowering the frequency of the planet. So Crystal's saying, so I hope that helps. Well, anyway, Crystal is saying very relaxing. So yellow wave's beautiful. Love it. Well done. Well done, darling. Love it. So what's that? Solar plexus. Let's have a look. Has anyone got any questions? Everyone's saying they loved it. Your crown chakra was buzzing and prickling. Love it. Beautiful. My ears were ringing and saw lots of pink and felt so much love. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this. Lottie. What's that? Look at me. I think I'm sitting here talking to a friend. Lottie, that when I first started doing these, we did it jointly. She is a teacher in Rahani, Celestial Healing, and myself and a couple of others, we qualified on, what day is it, Sunday, Friday. And I used some of that when we went in the quiet patch. So yeah, I'm not going to say what I did, but yeah, I used a bit of it. And I was sending energy, and I did send pink energy round as well. So yeah, amazing. Yeah, so I'll be offering that as well soon, the Rahani healing, which is quite different to what I normally do. But I've been using it on myself as well. So I had like regulars when I went to the dentist a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, my neck's all still not right. So everyone's saying that was loving. Oh, Joyce is saying, what's Joyce saying? Yes, waves of golden light. I was sending gold out, and a floaty feeling came on me like a heartbeat pulsating. Oh, that's beautiful, Joyce. Beautiful. You're saying thank you. No, thank you. Thank you too. And Kenzie's saying my right ear buzzing. Can't remember anything else. Don't know where I went. That's okay. You got what you needed. Absolutely. Oh, so Claire's saying I am fibro is horrendous. Yeah, it is. It's a really challenging condition, isn't it? It really, really is. I feel you. I really, really do. I really, really feel you, Claire. Yeah, bless you. Like I say, when we're navigating that, plus the energies on top, it's just like chaos. But you're feeling empowered. Good. Well done. Well done for doing that for you. Well done. And so Joyce is saying, so lately I've experienced smells around me coming and going. You said that. Have clicked on that twice, have I? Don't confuse me, Joyce. It's easily done. Yeah, but that's brilliant. I'm sure it's clairalience. It's smelling, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, keep going with that. Have you asked who it is or why are you smelling this? It could be a loved one, could be a spirit. Could be your higher self. So just ask the question, and like I say, trust what comes through. So what's my lovely moon saying? I went to several different places doing things. I was at a cottage handing something to someone, then flying through waves of colour, beautiful. Then then sitting on a bench with someone in conversations, lovely. You sure packed a lot in, didn't you, darling? Amazing. And Wendy, I have no words to describe the different colours I experienced, beautiful, and the way they felt, other than a deep sense of connecting with self, beautiful. That's what it's about. Thank you, Lorraine, still processing. Absolutely, Wendy. But just keep building that connection. And you do that by just connecting, meditating. Like I say, all it takes is 5 minutes a day. Doesn't take long. People go, I don't have time to meditate. To me, that's like saying I don't have time to clean my teeth. I don't have time to have a shower. The more we put in, the more we receive. Absolutely beautiful. I'm glad you had that experience, Wendy. Incredible. Love it. So Simone, wow, really strong energy, still vibrating. Love it. All sorts of visuals, beings, patterns, symbols. Can't remember most of it, but definitely went off on a journey then. Thank you. You can come back and do it again, you know, because you may get a different experience. But like I say, and I'll always say, doesn't matter if you remember, you received exactly what you were meant to receive. And if you were meant to remember, you would. And that's, yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. It is a bit of a tough one. Lorraine, Denise, bless you. Lorraine, thank you for sharing your beautiful gifts with humanity, and thank you for being such a thank you. We're all beautiful. We're all beautiful, and we all have a role to play. Absolutely. So thank you, and back at you. So, sister. Yeah, sister. So I love it. Thank you. So Blip saying, last week was the first time I ever asked my higher self their name. I always assumed it had the same name as me. I looked it up and it means strength, protection and courage. Lovely feeling connection. Absolutely. It can be your own name. When I do the quantum hypnosis with people, often we ask what would they like to be called? And they often say, sometimes you get random, bizarre names. And that's why I said in this meditation and others, you may receive some information. It might not make sense. Like I say, always go and look it up. Even if you look it up and doesn't make sense, write it in your soul journal or just keep a note of that, right? Just keep a note of it because it will make sense. But 9 times out of 10, you'll Google it, you'll go and look it up and it will be a message for you every single time, you know? So beautiful. I'm glad you got their name, but just keep connecting with them. Ask them for messages, ask them for a sign so you know it's them. You know, something a bit random. And I bet you 50 quid within, well, the thing is I can't say that soon, but sometimes we can get it instantly. Sometimes it might be like a week later because remember there's no time up there. It's only down here that we've got time. So what's happening on April the 1st? Well, I don't know. Kenzie's been told that only certain people can ascend if their throat chakra has been cleared, which we think is a lot of pony and trap. Don't say the other word. Absolutely. So what's Gina can't wait for? The meditation on my website? Yeah, I'll try and get that done tomorrow. How do I become a member? Yeah, no, I will be setting up a private group. Is that what you mean, Ellie? Because Ellie said, how can I become a member? Is something that I will be sorting out quite soon. Because I'm not sure whether to do it on here, right, or on my website at the moment. So yeah, go and have a look at my website. I've had some really lovely music created, and wherever I put the membership, anyone that's a member, they'll get, exclusive stuff. I'll still be doing this on here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because like I say, it's just, I love doing it. And I just love connecting with you all. And I get healing too. Absolutely. So yeah, you got 2 downloads, did you, darling? Do you like them? I'm glad you do. But there's also chakra ones on there as well. And like I say, I'm trying to get these courses done. And I don't know when that'll be. I can't promise, but they will be. Some of the courses will include some of the music if you buy the course. And I'll be doing 3 like hypnosis more. See, the difference between meditation and hypnosis is there's not a lot, but hypnosis is a bit more solution focused, if that makes sense. So meditation is normally just accessing an area, but you'll notice that I'll weave in at the end kind of like power statements for you. So that's more hypnosis. So yeah, meditation, same thing really, but yeah, there'll be solution focused recordings that you'll get as part of the course, and I'll chuck in some music as well. So Wendy's saying, I'm glad you love the music. Yeah, I love them. I listen to them when I'm in the shower and stuff all the time. So Wendy's saying, thank you, Lorraine. I was jittery tonight. I had jumpy legs, but felt at peace. And I always see colours beautiful. I too have had different odd smells over the past few weeks, but that would just be you opening up to your talents that you chose. I don't really like to call them gifts, because it's not a gift. It's like a gift is a present. We've chosen to bring those talents, those kind of areas of expertise in with us. So yeah, a lot of people get the jumpy legs. I think sometimes, and I'm not saying this is you, Wendy, but sometimes it can relate to people unintentionally resisting going into a deeper state where we might have to face things. Obviously rule out anything medical. I'll always say that as a disclaimer. Please get checked out by your medical, but on a spiritual level, it can be that, like, the resistance, because our body, even though it's not in our mind, right? Even though it's not in our mind, it's not in our conscious thought. It could either be stored in the subconscious and then it comes out in the body. So yeah, bless you. And Kaylee say, oh, you were talking about the chakra meditation. Yeah, I've got one. The first one will probably be out tomorrow. If I get time, I just need to edit it. And then the other one I'll get recorded for later in the week. But like I say, the second one will be more focused on expanding spiritually, opening up your, soul start and your stellar gateway as well. And yeah, I include the navel chakra. Everyone does it different, and there's no right or wrong way, but this is what I was called to do. So I think there's 30. I'm just trying to think. So we do I add in the Earth Star and the navel, which a lot don't. So yeah, they'll be but they'll be longer ones, and you can do them every day. Somebody put a message up earlier, I think, and said, what was it? How often can you listen to the meditations that I do on here? So many times as you like. How long and how much time have you got? And she said, well, with NLP, you can't do it. And I was like, I've never heard of that. But anyway, you can listen to them as many times as you want. But the beauty of the ones that'll be on my website is that you won't have me rabbiting on before and after, and you can just listen to it. Yeah. So let's have a look. When you talk of your third eye chakra, where do you focus? Okay. Do you mean when you meditate? Or do you just mean when you're invoking your third eye? Where do you focus? Well, you're in that altered state. I mean, as some people, and I can do it and others can do it, you can do it with your eyes open in normal waking state. But if you really wanted to focus on it, it'd be through meditation. But so, okay, but this is a really good question, and thanks for bringing this up, because a lot of people say about vision, oh, you got to see it, you must see it. And I think it puts a lot of pressure on people that don't visualize, right? But everyone can visualize to a certain degree. There might be like a tiny 1%, and I think it's called aphantasia, where people don't visualize at all. But the science says, but I don't believe the science anyway, that it's 5%. I'm not sure I kind of agree with that, but anyway, I'm going to get all the science boffins now telling me I'm wrong. So with visualize, so let's go. I'm trying to link it into third eye. So right, people that only see colors, this is how I always kind of speak to them. So anybody that doesn't visualize, just do this now, right? And just close your eyes and just imagine that your bedroom or wherever you sleep, that you've opened the door, you're walking. I don't know why I've got my eyes shut. You're walking into your bedroom, you're going over to the window, and then you're walking round to the side of the bed that you normally sleep on, and you sit on the bed and you get in the bed. Now, some people can put in the comments if they're able to do that, right? And if I speak about a shiny red apple, most people can imagine that. Well, that's what visualizing is. But most people will say, I don't visualize, I don't see anything. but you can imagine, like, I don't use in the meditations that I do on here, I don't use the word you can see. I might say it on the odd occasion when we're speaking about what do you feel, see, sense, or know, but I don't say visualize, because not everybody can. And obviously we're doing this in a group setting, so I have to kind of cover everything. But so it's the same with the third eye. But I would say, meditate and just imagine what is it you want to see. How I opened my third eye was I listened to a meditation on, what's it called? Oh, God. You know, the Mind Valley people, Solvana, that was it, Solvana. But the meditation isn't on there anymore. But a lot of people, when their third eye is opening, they often see another eye, right? They'll see an eye, another eye. It could be a physical eye. I see a lot of, like, what I would call star being eyes. You know, they're much bigger, and I normally see them from the side. But a lot of people see that kind of indigo purple. So there's many ways, but, you know, I could do a meditation on that, opening your third eye as well. So it depends what you mean by where do you focus. I hope that's answered some of it, darling. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. That Helen said maybe this April 1st awakening is just an April Fool. Exactly. There's a lot of history behind that as well. April Fool's Day, but like I say, you can't speak about it. Yeah. So Karen's saying, thank you. It's hard to find someone to talk to about it because no one gets it. Absolutely, it is, and that's why I mean it's a lonely-ish kind of journey, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. So yeah, well, we can all talk about it here, but obviously we've got to be careful about what we say. I get the cigarette smoke at random times and feel someone walking behind me at night. It does freak me out. It's like someone's creeping up. I had it last night. Yeah, when cigarette smoke for me is my ex-mother-in-law and my granddad. Yeah. Yeah, we had the cigarette smoke we were living at another property and all the windows were shut. You know, I haven't smoked cigarettes. I, used to vape. And yeah, it was my daughter. She was going for a bit of an awakening. I got told that she was going to awaken at 16 and I was trying to prepare her for it. And it kind of freaked her out being a young girl, being a teenager as well. Doesn't want to be different. It's all a bit weird. It's like even when she speaks to people about me, they say, what's your mum do? Say, oh, hypnotherapy. But she doesn't say, oh, yeah, she does the quantum stuff. It's like, oh, yeah, she just helps people with their mind because, yeah, she gets embarrassed. But anyway, it's funny, isn't it? But, yeah, who's that then? Do you know who it is? Or is it a loved one? Or, yeah, I'd be interested to know. Wendy, this is new to me but everywhere I'm feeling stronger and learning more. Such a gentle, kind. Exactly. Everyone here is just so lovely. All supporting each other, all helping each other. Yeah, Ellie's saying, oh yeah, no, I haven't set up the membership yet. So Ellie's saying, how do I become a member? I'll let you know. But like I say, it's energy wise for me at the minute. But yeah, I'll let you all know, darlings. Oh wow, terrible loss when my dad passed. Oh bless you. Went to see someone. They said they could to watch Tuesdays with Maury. It was everything like, oh, okay. I don't know what that is, Tuesdays with Maury. Is that are you in the UK? And even if it's on UK TV, I've not heard of that because I don't watch telly. But bless you. I know, synchronicity. It's just amazing, isn't it? It's so incredible. And people go, oh, that's a coincidence. Yeah, our say guardians or higher self drop information in to us, and it's just unbelievable. It's just unreal. It really, really is. Is Louise is saying, thank you, really accurate and relatable sharing, much needed meditation and high level connections to help connect with others and higher self, absolutely. But I'm all about connecting to higher self. Yes, we can bring guides in, we can bring other energies in, but ultimately our connection with our soul cuts out the kind of middlemen, really. It really, really does. But it's building that relation and strengthening that relationship, because when we're connected in that way, life is say a breeze, but life 100% gets easier. It really, really does. So Joyce is saying, think about the money you save. Well, the thing is, it didn't cost me a lot of money, because my my darling Ray, I used to make the liquid, so it didn't cost me a lot of money. It was actually really cheap, so I couldn't use that as an excuse. It was, for me, it was more the emotional connection with him. But yeah, I knew I had to let it go. So yeah, hopefully I'll be feeling a bit calmer next week. But yeah, I've done it before, but anyway, this is it now. I just wanted it gone as well. So what I did was, the battery that I had, it was Paddy's Day, because that was technically my dad's second birthday, Paddy's Day, Monday. And so I wanted to do it at 22 minutes past 10, so 22. But anyway, I didn't get the time, and I thought the only way I'm going to do this is if I throw it in the sink and just put water on it, so it's absolutely, couldn't be used, and I did. But yeah, the first Tuesday wasn't easy, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's getting easier every day. Yeah, it's getting easier every day. But anyway, I did it for Dad. So, oh, that's nice. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for being such a breath of fresh air. Absolutely. That's what we're here. We're all here to be with. Yes, Anita saying, yeah, thank you. I'll take this bit of buoying up. So happy for you, Lorraine, giving up the nicotine. Yeah, it's something that is a really hard process. I'm proud. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that, because that's a mark of how, can you take a compliment? I didn't used to be able to at all. I would deflect. I'd say, oh, but but now, yeah, I can let it in. Let it in. Absolutely. So thank you. Thank you. And so Cameron is saying, when meditating, if I hear a thought, I say swear word and get back to the meditation. Yeah. However, whatever works for you, there's no right or wrong way. There absolutely isn't. So Louise is saying, went to settle in with my meditation when this entity looked like a cherubish, then skeletal, tried to join. My skin prickles are told it to fluff off. Good for you. First time happened, found a bumblebee on the window after. We looked at the meaning of the bumblebee. It's like hard work and, weaving everything together. Absolutely, because even if you do get, kind of unpleasant looking energies, you have to tell them to sling the hook, because they're not welcome. They're absolutely not welcome. So well done you. That's amazing. Lorraine saying, everyone is at a different stage of awakening. It's personal and different for everyone. Absolutely. I'm grateful for people like you spreading, and Nikki spreading the light and love. Absolutely. It's different for everybody. Please never compare yourself to anybody. Please do not. Comparison, it's one of the biggest things that we need to move through as humans, and like I say, anything I say, take it with a grain of salt. And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It really, really is. But anybody who's out there saying, this is what's going to happen 100%, and this, I'd say absolutely swerve. Absolutely swerve. So yeah, Sarah's saying, I've got a fellow, Lorraine, this is fab news, nicotine. I'm 11 days nicotine free. Well done. And I have Archangel Raphael to thank for this. Absolutely. Well done to you, Sarah. I have, I've had support in, I don't really want to talk about kind of weird, not weird stuff, but stuff that might get flagged. Medication, let's say that. So it's medication to help. Yeah, because otherwise no, I couldn't have done it. Emotionally, that's a story for another day, but mine was a huge emotional connection. Really, really, really was. So well done. Keep going. Keep going. I'm just eating and eating and eating. It's, yeah, I know it'll stop, but I know what you're going to say as well. It's better than, you know, having nicotine. So Lorraine Misson is saying that she's getting, I feel spiritual, but I keep getting the smells on. Yeah, a lot of people, this is what I mean. And also your talents can change as well. They don't all stay the same. They can change as well, but people will think, oh God, I'm losing it. I'm not getting, no, it just changes into something else. Sometimes we're meant to be more earthbound, but people get, that's why I do a lot of my connecting down here. Right. But I know sometimes I really need to go up and go deep. And I was certainly right the last time as well. So yeah, Ken's, so Petronica's saying, yeah, you bought Nikki's journal. Yeah, go on to, it's on Amazon. She's got 2 of them and been writing down all my mad dreams. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to go in a little while, darlings, if that's okay, because I'm getting a bit tired. Brittany's saying she made it even if I'm an hour late. Yeah, well, find out what the time zone is, darling. It's always at 7:30 UK time. So wherever you and whether I tell you what I could start doing is putting the clock converter thing in it, couldn't I? When I put the link up, maybe I'll start doing that, and then you can just type in there. Is it whether I remember to do it or not, though? God, yeah, brain's like a sieve at the minute. In fact, a sieve will probably hold in more than my brain at the moment. Absolutely. So what's so Karen saying, I did see that visualization just now. I can't do that often. My subconscious mind usually shows me rather than my third eye. Absolutely. But so are you talking about when I said go into your bedroom, right? And you can walk, you can imagine it, can't you? Is that what you're talking about? Doesn't matter whether it's your third eye or whatever it is, your subconscious, it really doesn't matter. Whatever works for you, works for you. Oh, so Kenzie's saying the cigarette smoke is my mum, but I don't think she would creep behind me and frighten me. If someone pop in here and now and again to freak me out, like loud humming next to me, it's scary. Well, you know, manage your energy around that, darling. None of it's got permission to be around you, because that energy can only come in if we're at that frequency. Obviously, we've spoken about this many times, haven't we? You know, it's different when you've got, you know, paranormal activity. That's, you know, that's a different kind of energy. But if it's in your home or wherever you are, your own personal space doesn't have permission to be there unless you've moved into, inverted commas, a haunted house, right, where it's known that there's energies. But on the whole, darling, that shouldn't happen. So tell it to fluff off with love. Yeah, Kelly saying have a wonderful week. Yeah, bless you. Thank you for joining us. So Jack saying, oh, nothing has gone to plan tonight. No, I've missed most of this. Don't worry, darling. Catch it on the replay. It'd be nice to see you, Jack. Bless you. I know. I think a lot of us are having those days, aren't they? We just, everything seems to be challenging. It's not wrong. It's just challenging. So well done. I've been on the nicotine patches, no cig since beginning Feb. Well done, Petronica. Could do with hypnosis, cement it in there. Yeah, well, I can't do a non-smoking one on here, darling. I do custom created audios. So if you go on my website, you'll see them on there. So how that would work is, like, for you, it would be about not smoking and dealing with the issues that make you want to smoke, because there will always be a reason behind it. It's not that we're just addicted to nicotine, also. But yeah, I can make custom created audios that are personalized to you. And they're normally about 30 minutes, maybe a bit longer. But yeah, have a look on my website, like I say. And then I just take from you the things that you want to achieve. So yeah, have a look on there, darling. But yeah, I wouldn't do a no smoke. I could, once I've got once I'm able to do videos on here, I could probably do a 20-minute one or something like that. But it would be too generalized. When you have custom created, I'm not upselling because I don't do that, but custom created audios are really personal to you. I use your name, the language that you use, because that goes into the subconscious, you know, much, much quicker. So yeah, have a look. Or like I say, when I can do meditations without adverts, I could just do a general one on here, but yeah, well done. Yeah, well, 7 days tomorrow, so yeah, like I say, I had to be brutal because I've done it before. I put it in the bin and fished it out and washed, you know, just like wiped it over and carried on. You know, where I got so cheesed off of it, I just want to go. So yeah, I thought if I do it in the water, that's it, job done. So take care of yourself. Celtic salt in pure water. I've actually just bought, one of my friends, Danny, put me onto this, the hydrogenated water bottle. So I've been on that. I do take Celtic salt. I take lots of supplements as well. Spirulina, magnesium, probiotics, NMN. Yeah, it's like a rattling. Costs a bloody fortune, to be honest. But yeah, I'll let you know my findings on the hydrogenated water. So yeah, I'm not too sure on that. An organic lemon juice to renew and clear. Yeah, I was looking into electrolytes as well, because that's got potassium, isn't it? Because yeah, I want to intermittent fast again. I'd like to do another 3-day fast as well, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. But anyway, my darlings, I'm going to say farewell. I've got to say this to Kenzie. Kenzie, yes, I did a karate chop at it last night. Good on you. That's it. Jackie Chan it. Mr. Mugabe. What's he called? Mr. What's that program? Is that film Wax On, Wax Off? Mr. Mugabe? Yeah, do get him on there. Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Brittany. We'll pray for you. Yeah, for all of us healing. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, my darlings, until the next time, have a fantastic week. Remember, always keep going, and most of all, keep smiling. And I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love.